Gonna let everybody come back on in here real quick now. Come on, y'all. Come on back up in here. Gonna let everybody come back on in here, y'all. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Yeah, ask your questions. Ask your questions. If y'all had questions in the last live, make sure y'all put the questions back in the question box. Man, I can't wait for my account get unrestricted. Hey, look though, when my account go unrestricted, you feel what I'm saying? If we only still can go live for an hour, man, we going to YouTube with it. You feel me? We going to YouTube with it. Shit. Cause Instagram be tripping, dog. Instagram be hating on the nigga, dog. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? So come February 21st, if we still only for an hour, we going to YouTube. So don't even trip. All right, y'all. Ask y'all questions, man. Put the questions back in there. What are your thoughts about walking barefoot? Does it recharge your energy 100%? Yeah, well, you got to remember where you walking barefoot on. You want to make sure that you're walking barefoot on natural occurring grass and not grass that was just placed there, right? Also, you want to make sure that you're not walking barefoot on concrete as well, because concrete will not charge you whatsoever. Walking barefoot on concrete is where you get the ringworms and the parasites and all of that, because again, concrete is not naturally occurring. Concrete is man-made. Right, man-made with chemicals. You feel me? So yeah, walking barefoot on natural grass, 100%. That's called grounding. I would definitely advise doing that. You should still go to YouTube. I'm gonna still go to YouTube. Yeah, you right. I'm gonna do both. Shit, I can really go. I could really go right now, me. But I'm gonna just wait. I'm gonna wait it out. You feel me? I'm gonna wait it out here quick. Yeah. I'm gonna wait it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see what popping. You feel me? All right, let me see something real quick, man. All right, y'all got y'all questions. What is your take on diabetes, and do you believe it can be reversed? If so, how so, and what diet? What herbs do you recommend? Yes, diabetes can definitely be reversed, and it can be debunked 100%. I've gotten rid of diabetes many times that I can count. That was actually the first dis-ease within a body that was subsided, that I've assisted the body into healing. So yes, it can be reversed. How so? So you have to understand what diabetes is first and foremost, right? So within the pancreas, right? Of course, if you have diabetes, right, you have a pancreas problem, right? A pancreas issue. Now, inside the pancreas, you have this thing called the islets of Langerhans, right? You can look this up. Inside the pancreas, you have this thing called the islets of Langerhans. Inside the islets of Langerhans, you have 3 occurring cells. You got the alpha cells, you got the beta cells, and you have the delta cells, right? Now, the alpha cells, they secrete glycogen, right? Glycogen is nothing but a sugar compound, right? Now, the beta cells, they release insulin, right? Yes, your body literally secretes a natural insulin, which is nothing but a salt compound. Your delta cells secretes both of them. It's another growth hormone. I can't think of it right now, but that is important. But however, when you're dealing with diabetes, what's happening is that depending on someone's diet, right? What's happening is this, right? So let's say you eat a candy bar, right? And we all know that candy bars is high in sugar, right? When you eat this candy bar, what happens is that your pancreas, right, within this islets of Langerhans, communicates to release insulin, right? Because you have a high sugar content coming in and it's digesting and it's breaking down, your pancreas then releases this thing called insulin. Now, because your body is created to heal itself, and it's an intellectual, smart being, right? because your body also supposed to stay in homeostasis, which is balance. What happens is that when the pancreas secretes insulin, it's going to also secrete sugar, which is glycogen. Now, so when you're constantly eating this synthetic sugar, what happens is that the pancreas is now playing seesaw with insulin and glycogen, insulin, back and forth, back and forth. And so after a while, when you're continually intaking this complex sugar, one thing shuts down. More than likely, the insulin content shuts down. So now this goes to the high sugar the high sugar production, which is why when most people get on diabetes, they need insulin, right? Because now they're insulin dependent because of their pancreas not secreting insulin, right? So what I would advise, get off the complex and the salts as well. So get off the complex sugar, right? We talk about the complex everything. Complex. So the reason why I emphasize complex is because we are simple single cell organisms, right? Our body was created for single thing, to break down single things, right? Period. Right, which is why I emphasize fruit juice and the fructose from the juice, because what happens is that, for an example, with diabetes, right? When you're intaking this sugar, when you're intaking this high sugar content, right? And the reason why your pancreas is secreting this insulin is because your body is created to digest and break everything down into energy, which is ATP, adenosine triphosphate, ATP, adenosine monophosphate, and adenosine triphosphate, right? All of this breaks down into energy. What happens is that when you're intaking complex sugar, right, because it's complex and it mostly breaks down into glucose, what happens is that the pancreas secretes insulin, and it secretes that salt compound, because that salt compound is what's going to help carry that complex sugar compound to penetrate the blood cells. Now, the difference is now what happens is that when somebody is on diabetes, what I advise them to do is get on watermelon juice, seeded watermelon juice, seeded grape juice, any melons and berries. Why? Because what happens is that, yes, it is high in fruits, but what happens is that because this is simple fruits, it's not complex, it's simple fruit, what's going to happen is that it's going to bypass the pancreas and it's going to be able to penetrate the blood cells automatically without the pancreas. Right. And so what happens is then it's going to break down into the energy, the ATP, the adenosine triphosphate, the adenosine diphosphate, and monophosphate. Right. And so what happens is that because the pancreas is now being bypassed, and not only that, you're intaking these cleansing fruits. Now, not only is your lymphatic system cleansing, not only is your kidneys cleansing, not only is your liver being cleansed, but your pancreas is being cleansed as well. So now what's going to happen is the body was created to heal itself, and it's going to balance itself back out within within a homeostasis state. So if you have diabetes, get off the complex sugar, get off the complex salt, get off the white bread, get off the white rice, get off the rice, period. If it's not white, matter of fact, don't even eat rice. I was going to say eat wild rice, but don't even eat rice, because at the end of the day, it's going to break down into glycogen. It's going to break down into glucose, right? What you need if you have diabetes, you need fructose so it can penetrate the blood cells, so it can cleanse. I also do have herbs as well. Again, let me see, diabetes. I do have herbs, but with diabetes, I would advise you to book a consultation with me or email me directly so I can create you a custom package. So again, not again, but just a disclaimer, my custom packages aren't necessarily just super custom. You get certain things. However, when you order a custom package, you just get more herbs than anything, because of course, when I'm dealing with custom packages, I'm dealing with actual diseases. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, I would advise either booking a consultation with me, emailing me personally so we can get you right. So I pray I answered your question. I pray I explained what diabetes is. Anybody that have any dis-ease, I refuse to just jump into healing. I like to inform them of what is going on with inside of the body, so they can understand that what the disease is going on within the body. Why is the body out of ease? Why is the body is in dis-ease? You feel what I'm saying? So with any disease, I just like to break things down so you can know what's going through. And also, when it comes to disease, you know, these doctors, they're not going to tell you what your body is going through, because what they're trying to do is they're trying to profit off of your fear. So because they say, oh yeah, you have diabetes, and now because you don't fully know what diabetes is, they know you're going to jump into fear, and now you're going to solely depend on them, which they're going to do nothing but give you synthetic insulin, right? Which is a synthetic salt compound, which does what? Salt does what? It dehydrates. It pulls water. Right? It pulls water from your joints. It pulls water from your mucosal membrane, which is why now majority of people that have diabetes and they're high and they're high on the insulin, the complex insulin, what happens, right? Their joints start locking up. Their mucosal membrane between their joints, right, start drying up. Bones start rubbing together. People start getting rheumatoid arthritis. Not only that, what happens, right? What happens to what is salt? What is sugar, right? What is complex salt and complex sugar? It is labeled as a drug, a neurotoxin. We have neural pathways throughout our entire body. So if you're taking this complex sugar and complex salt, right, that means it's also affecting your neurological makeup. It's affecting your neurological, your neurotransmitters. So when you're intaking this synthetic salt and these synthetic salt, what happens is that people that's on diabetes, their nervous system starts to unravel, right? Their neurosystem, their neurological system starts to unravel. So with those with diabetes, what happens after a while when they're on the insulin? They go to the doctor. Hey doc, my feet is feeling numb. My foot feeling numb. Right? Oh, my thumb feeling numb, right? I can't really feel my thumb. Why? Because that synthetic insulin is drying out their mucosal membrane. That synthetic insulin is unraveling their nervous system. So what does the doc say? Let's cut it off. So again, I don't know if this is a queen or a king that's asking about diabetes. Email me, book a consultation, whatever you're comfortable with, I can get you right. That's nothing. Diabetes is easy. I pray I answered your question. How to rebuild yourself after the COVID. The best thing that I advise you to do is to fast and detox. That's the best thing you can do. Again, the body was created to heal itself. The body was created to heal itself. So allow the body to heal itself. That's what I advise you to do. You know what I'm saying? If you ever get sick, or if you ever catch a cold, right? Fast. Don't eat anything. Don't eat no chicken noodle soup. Don't drink no ginger ale. Don't eat no saltine crackers. None of that. You know what I'm saying? The best thing you can eat is fruit. You know what I'm saying? But beyond that, fast. Let the body detox. Let the body eliminate. How to rid of asthma. So what's going on with asthma? What is asthma, right? Asthma is pretty much your respiratory system is inflamed, right? Why is it inflamed? It could be a number of things. It could be an accumulation of mucus, right? It can be it could be a lot of things. It could be a reaction, a chemical reaction that's going on within the environment by way of the VAXX, the inoculations. So the best thing that what I would advise you to do is start drinking herbs. So my lung health tea, I get a lot of reviews on the lung health tea. It's not a lot on the website, but man, I get a lot of reviews on the lung health tea via email. Man, yeah. So what I would advise you to do, you can go on my website, thebloodthatheals.com. You can get the lung health tea. Definitely aid and assist in asthma, and any other respiratory issues, cough up film, mucus. It soothes as well because it has lemon balm inside of it. It has spearmint and peppermint that helps cool, but it also has very astringent herbs inside of it to help pull and help detox as well. So yeah. Oh, and also when it comes to asthma, if you on that pump, I definitely advise getting off of that because that pump is doing nothing but what's the word? It's doing nothing but suppressing the symptoms. That's it. Every time you cough, that is the body response to break up mucus, to break up an accumulation of mucus, to break up whatever foreign substance, whatever metabolic waste that is inside the lungs. It's a reason why you cough. It's a reason why you It's a reason why, because it's the body's natural response to get rid of and to release whatever foreign substance or whatever metabolic waste that is inside of the lungs. So again, I would say you can get my my lung health tea, and also depending on the extreme situation when it comes to the asthma. I would also say you can email me or book a consultation, because we probably, depending on how severe it is, we may need to do a heavy metal detox as well, because these heavy metals from the VA XX and all of these things, yeah. So I pray I answered your question. I have a friend, he has diabetes, and I think the insulin troubles his dick. He can't use it without taking some tablets. Can that happen too? Oh, 100%. That can most definitely happen. Because again, these are synthetic salts. These are synthetic insulin, synthetic sugars. And what happens is that it also, because these are high in chemicals, and there are steroids within these certain injections as well. When it comes to the insulin, right, it can back up and it can throw off your glandular highway. Right. Again, the master gland is our pituitary gland, our pineal gland, and all of this is housed inside the hypothalamus gland within inside of the brain. Right. But however, your pituitary gland is the master gland that governs the entire glandular highway. And the pituitary gland is the gland that also secretes the information, the chemicals, the steroids, and all of these things, so a man can get erected. So the insulin is probably also throwing off his glandular highway. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, most definitely that can definitely happen. So I definitely advise getting off that synthetic salt, because that ain't doing nothing but drying it out. And also, if you're dried out, if you're dried out by way of the insulin, of course the synthetic salt compound, it dries out the water content, right? Majority of our water, you're dealing with two major water contents inside of our body. You're dealing with lymph fluid and you're dealing with blood, right? How does a man get a hard on? He get a hard on by the production of blood. So if your liquid, if your fluids are being dried out by way of insulin, how is blood going to flow freely from, through the body inside of the penis, so you can't get hard on? You feel me? So all of this is connected. All of this is connected by way of the pituitary gland as well. You feel me? So yeah, I pray I answered your question. Do the herbs help someone that have type 1 diabetes? I do not eat salt in my foods. Fruits bring my blood sugar up. Yes, 100%. I do have herbs for type 1 and type 2. Again, when it comes to the fruits, yes, the fruits will bring your blood sugar up. But again, because it does not need the pancreas to penetrate the blood cells, the body will balance itself back out. I know some people can be afraid and be scared of the fruits when they have diabetes. But again, don't be afraid. Trust me, I done got rid of, I done reversed all of that. You know what I mean? So I pray I answered your question. I do have herbs for type 1 and type 2. Just, you can email me, book a consultation, whatever. We can go from there. Yes, I had an allergic reaction. Then I was told I had asthma after that. So the original bubbles, right? If you had an allergic reaction and then all of a sudden you had asthma right after, my question to you is, have you had inoculations or VA-XX when you was a child? If so, that plays a major part. What you need to do is cleanse the glymphatic system. The lymphatic system and the glymphatic system. The glymphatic system is the brain, pretty much. And this is where the high metals and the high toxins from the VA-XX come from. So I pray I answered your question. All right, let me go to these questions. Let me go to the question box real quick. What juices or diets are good for a friend suffering from mental health and an unsettled mind of irrational thought patterns on medication? So this is the thing when it comes to mental health, right? There's a book. What is it called? There's a book. It's called The Second Brain, and I believe it's called This Is Your Brain on Food, right? Why are those two books important? Because it's going to break down. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it real quick so I can show y'all. This is your brain on food. Yeah, so this is the book, right? So this book pretty much breaks down, right? Screenshot it real quick for y'all. Here you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So this book right here, that book and The Second Brain, right? It breaks down it breaks down the importance of having great gut health, because your gut is what communicates by way of the nerve endings and the neurotransmitters to the brain. You feel me? So what I would advise is cleansing the gut, cleansing the gut, the intestines and things in that nature. Get those two books so you can understand what possibly could be going on. And of course, changing the diet, the best diet. I like I say, I'm an advocate for the fruits. You feel what I'm saying? I'm an advocate for the fruit. So fruit juice, you know what I'm saying? Fruits, vegetables, cleansing the gut, the diet, high vibrational diet, high electrical diet. You know what I'm saying? Get off the complex meats, the animal products. You know what I mean? So yeah. I pray I answered your question. Imperfect Missy. Let me see what else we got, y'all. Let me see what else going on, man. All right, let me scroll all the way down because it's a lot. I did a 7-day fast, fruits and vegetables. I'm trying to find good protein source to build muscle. It is okay to eat quinoa every day. It's high in protein. Yes, quinoa is very good to eat. Quinoa is very alkaline. It's very electrical. What you can also do to build muscle is also vegetables, man. You can do the vegetables. Specifically, you could do the vegetable juice, the green juices, and also you can do these herbs. You can do horsetail, alfalfa leaf, and it's another herb. Horse grass, freshly cut horse grass. Right, these are 3 herbs. These are the names of the herbs. Right, you can create a tea out of it and you can drink it. High in simple amino acids, which is of course the building blocks of protein. So I pray I answered your question. Everybody good? Everybody still with me, man? What's going on? Drop in some numbers real quick. Let me see some numbers, man. Y'all still with me? What's up? It look kind of quiet over there, man. Y'all ready to get up out of here? What's up? Everybody get up out of here, man. Y'all ain't paying attention to me, man. I'm over here talking to myself. Tone, when are your lives now? Oh, my lives right now, they just spontaneous. You know what I'm saying? Because again, my account's still restricted, but after February 21st, we're going back to regular programming. Okay. I see some numbers. Okay, for sure. I thought I was over here talking to myself. It was just looking kind of looking kind of quiet over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, what's going on? You need to stop playing, write a book. LOL, we listening. Yeah. You right. My bad, y'all. Y'all over there listening. My bad. Forgive me. My bad, y'all. My bad. Let me see what else y'all asking me, man. What is this? Tips for fasting for beginners. Preparing the body, man. Tips for fasting for beginners. I would say, of course, prepare the body. You know what I'm saying? I would say go, try going a few hours without eating. Then go about a day without eating. Then start going 3 days without eating. You know what I'm saying? And then also, depend on what you fasting from. You could do a fruit juice fast. You could do a water fast. You could do a grapefruit fast. You could do a fruit fast. You could do a dry fast. You know what I mean? So it all depends on what fast you're doing. What I would advise you to do as well before you start your fast, the day before you start your fast, or the day of, get a journal and write out your why. Why are you fasting? You know what I'm saying? Why, who, what, when, where, and why? You know what I mean? So then once you start getting the headaches, once you start getting the irritations, once you start, start getting the cravings, you can go back, and, look at your why on why you're doing it. But you got to understand, man, fasting is a very spiritual thing, man. Within the 7-day fruit juice fast community, man, the last time, no, not the last time, but the last time before the last time, it was very emotional for me. And, I also said in the song that 7 days within my fast, I was on some emotional shit, because, we a lot of times, majority of society eats they don't even eat because they're hungry. They eat for pleasure to suppress certain emotions. You know what I'm saying? Eating is sort of like an escape, so they don't have to face certain emotions. You feel what I'm saying? So, with me fasting and, fasting period within the community, certain emotions come up. You know what I'm saying? Certain emotions that you probably thought you dealt with, certain emotions that you probably never even thought of. They come up and you have to deal with those because you can't run to external sources to try to ignore it or to try to suppress it. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, fasting is very spiritual. It's very spiritual because after like 3-4 days, I don't know about, with those that was in the community, the 7-day fruit juice fast. But I know for me, I barely wanted to talk. I did not want to be around nobody. None of that. I just wanted to be in my own space. You know what I'm saying? And why is that important? It's important because once you stop talking, right? Once you start having that inner monologue, that inner dialogue with yourself, you know what I'm saying? Once you start conversating with your higher self, God, Jesus, ancestor, whomever you subscribe to, yeah, you start tapping into some real supernatural things, some real supernatural things. You know what I mean? So, fasting is very it's very spiritual. I'm working on, I want to get to 30 days. I want to see how that 32 days or that 33-day mark go. You know what I'm saying? In March, though, we will be, is it March? Yeah. March, we will, I'm going to create a whole new, Telegram group. And, the first thing that we're going to start with is fasting to manifest. Right? Because we're going into now the season of birth. We're going into the season of rebirthing. We're going into the season of, things becoming alive. Right? So why is that important? It's important because this is the best time to start manifesting. Right? When things are birthing, this is the best time to manifest. You know what I mean? So starting March, which is also they call the new year, right? The real new year, right? We're going to be fasting to manifest. So, of course, I'm going to drop the link when it's time. You feel me? Don't get on my bumper yet. I'm going to drop the link when it's time. You feel me? I got you. Don't even trip. You know what I mean? Word to my mother. You feel me? So yeah, I pray I answered your question, though. Tips for fasting. Let's see what else we got, y'all. Let me see what else. Do you have healthy tips and remedies referencing for pregnant women? I mean, yeah, I do. I mean, depending on what you may be growing through. I know it's a lot of hormones, it's high, it's a lot of things that's going up. You know what I mean? So, you know, the best thing that I would advise you to do is you can create a milk, right? You can make some oat milk, or you could do some make your own almond milk, and you can add, you can make a sea moss gel, your sea moss gel full of sea moss, bladderwrack, kelp, and dose flakes. And, you know, you can add about a tablespoon inside the milk. So let's say you got the mason jars. Inside the mason jars, you can blend it with the milk, you know, high in minerals. Very, 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 very high in minerals, right? Sea moss, bladderwrack, dose flakes, and kelp. You know what I'm saying? Hemp seed milk, all of that. Make the milk. You know what I'm saying? Blend it together and go crazy. Yeah. Yeah, go crazy. I got a lot of remedies for pregnant women. It's a lot that I could recommend. But you see the goddesses, the queens on here. Yeah, the dates for the milk. You know, hemp seed milk, all that. Can't wait until you have class for real. Man, tell me about it, man. Tell me about it. So after February 21st, once my account get off restriction, right, I'm going to test it out. We're going to have another little Q&A. And if I'm able to go live more than an hour, the first community gathering is going to be an understanding, and understanding the power of the 3, 6, and the 9. You feel me? Yeah, we going brazy, man. Listen. Yeah, so ski. Let me see what other questions we got going on over here, man. We got about 30 more minutes, you feel me? You know, we finna go brazy, you know what I'm saying? How do you feel about taking elixirs such as monatomic gold and liquid chlorophyll? Oh, 100%. What I would say that with the liquid chlorophyll, you want to make sure that your liquid chlorophyll is authentic. You know what I'm saying? You know, liquid chlorophyll, man, is highly a lot of it is highly processed, so you want to make sure that it's real, it's raw. You know what I'm saying? It's authentic, it's unfiltered. And then when it comes to the monoatomic gold, when it comes to the monoatomic gold, I'm definitely all for that. You know what I'm saying? Our body is full of gold, 100%, like literally. One of the main minerals inside of neuromelanated beings is gold. You feel me? So yeah, I definitely recommend the gold. You know what I'm saying? You could take it the liquid, or you could do the powder. I got the powder kind. You feel me? I throw the powder in my tea. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, go bro. You got the liquid. You got the what you mean? You know what I'm saying? Goba noodles. Yeah. Got about 30 more minutes, y'all. We finna get up out of here soon, right? You feel me? Let me see what else we got. What brand of chlorophyll do you recommend? Honestly, I don't even know. So look, I don't necessarily know the brand of chlorophyll to get, but what I will say is that the best chlorophyll that you can get is going to go get some greens, some nice green leafy vegetables, and you can juice them. The dark green leafy vegetables, so like the purple kales, the purple cabbages, you know what I'm saying? You can juice them. Those are high in chlorophyll, right? It's the reason why they're not green and purple, right? The dark green leafy veg, man, listen, go crazy. You know what I'm saying? You can juice them and bust them down. When you juice them, what's the color of the juice? It's green. You feel me? It's green. So I'm just saying, like, yeah, go, you know what I mean? You can juice the greens. Yeah, man. You want to leave us so bad? No, I don't want to leave y'all. Y'all don't know I don't want to leave y'all, man. Y'all know I don't want to leave y'all, man. Look, y'all. Listen, we could be on here all night. You feel me? Y'all know y'all know the regular program of the community gathering. We'll be on live for about 3-4 hours. Non-stoppity boppity, you feel me? Look, man. We'll be on community. We'll be the community gathering in the 3-4 hours. You know what I mean? Non-stoppity block boppity. Be on that motherfucker getting it going. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I remember we was on a community gathering one time. Somebody said he took a nap and woke up and tuned back in. I'm like, damn, nigga, you took a nap? Damn, and tuned back, god damn. We wasn't on live that long. Come on, man. We wasn't on live that long. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, look. Let me see what else y'all got going on, man. Let me see the other questions real quick and see what's bragging, you feel me? Let me scroll down to the comment section real quick. See what popping. Chlorophyll is cool, but it's way better than when you don't separate them from each other. Do yes to just eat greens for sure. Let me see. What's your number? I've done a 3-day juice fast. I just recently went for a 7-day and I could not complete my school assignment. Is there a way to prepare for a fast? Yeah, we just spoke about that. But listen, do continue doing the 3 days until you can do the 7 days. You know what I'm saying? If you've done 3 days, it seems like you've already prepared for the fast. You feel what I'm saying? So you know, we spoke about that already. Again, you could what you can do, you can just eat 1 meal a day. You know what I'm saying? Prepare, start journaling, you know, writing out your why. You feel what I'm saying? But if you've done 3 days already, it seems like you already got it going on. It just seems like you trying to from my perspective, and you know, I may be wrong. If I am wrong, please forgive me. But it just seemed like you trying to, you know what I'm saying? You trying to just, you know, you took a step. Now you trying to jump. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just hold on. 1 brick a day, you eventually out of the house. So continue doing your 3 days, and then eventually you can build up to the 7. You know what I'm saying? You can build up to the 7. Do you want 2 wives? That's interesting. Let me see what else y'all got going on. Is bleeding on your period more than 3 days a bad thing? I'm not going to necessarily say it's a bad thing. However, you know, when the body is in its natural homeostasis state, and it does not have to clean out a lot of metabolic waste and a lot of toxins and a lot of estrogen and progesterone buildup, yeah, 100%. You're not going to be bleeding on your period more than 3 days, if bleeding at all. You know, a lot of women that I've dealt with, they'll probably spot for like 2-3 days and it's done. You know what I mean? So, and again, that's when your body is like fully cleansed. You know what I'm saying? You got to think, you know, a woman that's having a cycle, that's having a period, you having your cycle. So the body is cleansing. You feel me? So, yeah, I pray I answered your question. Let me see what other questions y'all got. Why y'all laughing at me, man? Y'all laughing at me? Why y'all laughing at me, man? Y'all laughing at the 2 wives question? With clean eating and yoni steam, I would bleed very likely for only 1 day. Boom, there we go right there. Bada boom, bada bing. You feel me? Gotta know, asking for the neighbor. Hey, neighbor. Oh, for sure. Your comments are delayed. Nah, my comments not delayed. I just scroll up to look at the old comments, and then I just start, you know what I'm saying? I just start scrolling down. So, nah, they not delayed. They coming through for sure. They coming through. Has anyone on here fast? All right, bet. Let me see. Let me look questions. Is the Tele group gone? Telegram group gone? I was in it, but it just disappeared. Yeah, I had deleted it. I'm gonna create a new one though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna create a new one. Don't even trip. New one coming soon. I promise. Let's talk about kidney disease reversal. People needs to know it's possible. 100%. Yeah, we spoke about the kidneys. We spoke about the kidney. I think we always spoke about the kidneys in the last live, I think. Are you growing your own fruits and vegetables? If so, what you got growing? Unfortunately, I'm not growing my own fruits and vegetables. And the reason being is because I am in an apartment. However, I'm working on something bigger. You feel what I'm saying? But however, I do have a lot of seeds, and I mean a lot of organic, non-GMO, heirloom seeds, which I am excited to start using. You feel me? So I ain't tripping though. You know what I mean? I ain't tripping. You know, one brick a day, you eventually at a house. You know, I'm slowly but for surely getting there. You know what I'm saying? Shit, hey, you know, whether it's turtle speed or cheetah speed, and baby, I got motion. You feel me? Whether it's turtle speed or it's cheetah speed, baby, I got some motion. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what else y'all talking about. We be laughing because you skipping them questions we want you to answer. What's the questions y'all want me to answer? What I'm skipping over? What questions I'm skipping over? When can we practice yoga? You should definitely start incorporating yoga and meditation. Hey, you know what? I was thinking about that. Because, I do yoga and I do my meditation sessions every day. And I was like, man, I should start going live, when I'm doing my yoga and stuff. You know what I mean? I should start doing that. Like, start scheduling like, hey, y'all, we going to be on here doing yoga, whatever, on this date and time. I was thinking about that. But again, my yoga sessions and my stretching sessions and meditation sessions, it go longer than an hour. You know what I'm saying? Like, I stretch for like 45 minutes alone. You feel what I'm saying? Then we gotta go into the, the meditations and then the breathing. You know what I mean? And again, my account restricted. You feel me? So I can only go live for an hour. So listen, once my shit get out, man, get off the restriction, man, we going brazen. I ain't finna play no games, man. Where can I get heirloom seeds from? So a lot of my seeds come from migardner.com. So the letter M, the letter I, Gardner.com. They have a lot of heirloom, organic, non-GMO seeds. I get a lot from there. What is a good shadow work method to help you come out of your shell? I struggle with communication, grew up a quiet girl. I want to communicate badly, but it seems like nothing wants to come out. That is a great question. So this is the thing, right? So the first thing, what I advise you to do is grab a journal and start writing out why. Like, why do you struggle with communication, right? You grew up a quiet girl, you know what I'm saying? So that could be, you could be an empath, you could have certain gifts. However, you got to start asking questions as well. When it was time for you to speak up, were you speaking out of confidence? Were you speaking out of fear? You know what I'm saying? When you did speak, right? Were you frowned upon when you spoke? You know what I'm saying? Were you constantly being spoken over? You know what I mean? So, it's just, the best thing I could just tell you to do is just start asking yourself certain questions. You know what I'm saying? So what you could also do is you can just go on YouTube, and this is how I started my shadow work journey, right? I started my shadow because I didn't know what shadow work was. I just went on YouTube and I just looked up what is shadow work. And I started watching a lot of videos, and a lot of people was just, throwing out different writing prompts. And from there, I started coming up with my own writing prompts about myself. I started going deep within myself and having my own writing prompts. So, what you could do is just go on YouTube, look up what shadow work is, look up some writing prompts, And then from there, you will be divinely, you will be divinely guided. You know, you will be divinely guided, man. Don't forget the sound bowls. Yeah, I got it. Let me see. You should try YouTube. Yeah, I'm definitely going on YouTube. Don't even trip, man. I got y'all, I'm going brazen on YouTube, man. I promise. I promise. How would your account get restricted? I don't even know. I can't even tell you. You know, I just woke up one day, November, and it said, hey, you know, right now, boom, you're restricted. You on a 90-day probation. That's what it say. You know what I'm saying? 90-day probation. So, hey, you know, I'm locked up. They won't let me out. They won't let me out. I say I'm locked up. They won't let me out. No, they won't let me out. What to do if your body is too acidic? You need to cleanse. You need to detox. You only dealing with two types of chemistry, alkaline and you dealing with acid, right? If your body is too acidic, you just need to cleanse. You need to, you know, change your diet. You know what I'm saying? And just do a cleanse. You know, however, your body can't be too acidic, because if it was too acidic, you would be dead. You know what I'm saying? To keep it gangster with you. You know, you've transitioned. But just fast, man. Fast, detox, cleanse, stop eating acidic foods. Start eating alkaline foods. Start eating foods that bring life. Start eating foods that cools the body down. You know what I'm saying? Start eating energetic foods. I pray I answered your question. When we get new music. All my I Am a Great Man, dropping April 2023, I promise. I am a Great Man, dropping April 2023. That's the album, going brazy. Oh, hey, listen, I ain't even gonna hold you. That album, I Am a Great Man, that album, man, listen, I could play a little song. Let me see, boy, listen. That album, I Am a Great Man, man, dropping 2023, y'all. I mean, April 2023, man. Hey, listen, I got some shit on that album, dog. I got some stuff on that. Hey, man. Ooh, woo. I can play some shit, but I ain't gonna play it, man. I ain't gonna ruin it, man. Go on and play some. Play the one you was recording the other day. Oh, that was that motherless child. Man, y'all trying to goddamn, you feel me, man. Look, dog. I don't know. Should I play something real quick before we get up out of here? Let me see, man. I got you. I'm gonna do the prayer. I got you, Queen. I got you. I'm gonna do the prayer. I'm gonna play. Y'all want me to play something? Let me see. I'll play that spiritual. I'm gonna play one song. I'm gonna play one song that y'all probably already heard though. And that's it. Then we gonna end with prayer, and then we're gonna get up out of here. All right. I'm gonna play one song. So y'all can, you feel me? So y'all can goddamn, you know what I mean? Hey, listen. Yeah, man, I ain't finna play. I'm playing. I ain't finna play. I'm playing.
Yeah, I'm vibrating high. I still beat your ass.
All right, let me. All right. I ain't gonna. All right. My bad. Hey, look, I'm just saying, bro, this shit. Hey,
Yeah, senor.
I Am a Great Man, dropping April 2023.
Look, yeah, I'm vibrating high, I still beat your ass.
Hey,
Yeah,
facts.
senor. Look, look. Oh, now he vibrating high, he on some spiritual shit. He can't even fuck too much, cause this that spiritual dick. Burn some candles with some herbs, this that spiritual wick. When you know your words is power, this that spiritual spit. Accolades and head raps, this that spiritual fit. I'm divinely protected, I got a spiritual clip. Manifested with my words, this that spiritual rich. He can't even fuck too much, cause this that spiritual thing. I know you don't take life serious, but it's really that deep. You better watch the words you say, your life exactly what you speak. And you are who you are based on the company you keep. Cleanliness is next to godliness, so wash my feet. I'm no longer human, I'm a god, I changed my living. I'm investing, breaking curses, yeah, I changed my spending. Yeah, you say you love me, but you leave, that ain't convincing. And I talk to myself, shit, a nigga need vent. See, I walk when I talk. Yeah, I am who I am not. I could never be them. You can love me for me, or don't love me at all. You can sit your ass on that bitch and watch me ball. Yeah, I'm up manifesting, I'm controlling my life. Whatever your perception is, boy, you gotta be right. I'm sitting down at my altar praying, it gotta be night. And we ain't nothing but reflection, so we gotta be tight. Oh, now he vibrating high, he on some spiritual shit. He can't even fuck too much, cause this that spiritual dick. Burn some candles with some herbs, this that spiritual whip. When you know your words is power, this that spiritual speech. Accolades and head raps, this that spiritual fit. I'm divinely protected, I got a spiritual clip. Manifested with my words, this that spiritual rich. He can't even fuck too much, cause it's that spiritual thing. It's that spiritual shit. Accolades and head raps, this that spiritual fit. I'm divinely protected, I got a spiritual clip. He can't even fuck too much, cause it's that spiritual thing. It's that spiritual shit.
Hey,
Manifested with my words, this that spiritual rich. Yeah. Manifesting with my words, it's that spiritual rich. Burn some candles with some herbs,
It's that spiritual wit.
when you know your words is power, it's that spiritual thing. Yeah. Manifesting with my words, it's that spiritual rich. You can't even fuck too much, cause it's that spiritual thing.
You can't even fuck too much, cause this that spiritual dick. I'm divinely protected, I got a spiritual click. Manifesting with my words, this that spiritual rich. What? Burn some candles with some herbs, this that spiritual wick. When you know your words is power, this that spiritual spit. Hey, man, listen. I Am a Great Man, dropping April 2023, man. I am having an album release party as well. You know what I'm saying? If you want to pull up to the party, you can pull up to the album release party and we can get jiggy with the jiggy fliggy, Rick Diggity Schliggity, you feel me? I upgraded just listening to for sure. And you know, that's the power behind music. See, music, the power of music, that shit can either keep your DNA dormant or that shit gonna upgrade you. That shit gonna unlock your DNA. That shit gonna create a big bang inside within your cells and unlock some shit, and you gonna be like, I'm a fucking god. What am I doing? Where am I? You know what I'm saying? See, that's what music is supposed to do. It's supposed to elevate you, not keep you dormant. You know what I'm saying? Music is supposed to give you life. You know what I'm saying? Not death. You feel me? So, yeah, that was just a little something. Listen, listen, I got some shit, bro. I could play. I ain't gonna play another one. I ain't even finna do that. Y'all gonna have to wait. Yeah, y'all gonna have to wait for the other ones. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the song. You know what I'm saying? You can find my music anywhere, everywhere, wherever you stream your platform. Tone Levels, TONELEVELS. Y'all asking me to play more. I ain't gonna play more. You know what I'm saying? I can't. Ooh, I could. Ooh, I could play another one. Ooh, shit. I could play another one. Let me see. I could. Ooh, I could. I could play that Motherless. Ooh, yeah, nah, I ain't gonna do. Y'all gotta wait, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta wait for that motherfucker, dog. Look, boy, hey, boy, shit. I ain't gonna play another one, bro. I ain't gonna play another one. I ain't gonna do it, man. You know what I'm saying? Then if I play that one, y'all gonna be like, oh, play another one. Nah. Y'all bad influencers. I'm telling on y'all. I could. Just a snippet. 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 Just a little snippet. All right, just a little snippet. Just a little snippet. That's it. I'm gonna play a snippet and then we doing prayer and we getting up out of here.
Look, I ain't really wanna grow up, but I had to. Turned a man when I was 7, missing dad too. I hit the streets when I was 15, moving fast too. Making bags, getting bags, I had to brag too. Sometimes I feel alone, feel like a motherless child. Sometimes it's hard to grin, but even harder to smile. See, I like to be alone, but feeling lost around crowds. I lost soul up in the snow, so I'm just roaming the aisles. I've been going through some changes, the only constant is change. Look, the devil in this face, shit, we kinda the same. See, I'm sensitive to people, I can feel your pain. Consequences, repercussions, boy, you gotta take.
Alright, that's it. I'm hot. That's it. It's over with. That's it. I am thankful. I give honor, thanks to the powers that be that have put me in a position to be able to obtain the knowledge that I have, to not only be able to obtain the knowledge, but convert this knowledge into wisdom to be able to teach myself and the people, places, and things around me. I give honor and thanks and speak that same life and power into every being and every individual that is on this live. I pray the same. I pray that you please receive all the knowledge, convert this knowledge into wisdom to not only be able to teach yourself, but the people, places, and things around you. I also give honor and thanks to every being that has been a part of this community, because I understand that without the community, there is no community. I pray that every vibration, every frequency, and every word spoken tonight was spoke on the vibration far away from ego, but on the same vibration of love, light, and most importantly, truth. I give honor, thanks, and speak life and power into the powers that be. Ashe, Asheyo, Amen, Amen, and all of the above that you shall subscribe to. Got one more thing before I get up out of here. I come as I am. I am who I am. Who I am not, I could never be. Love me for me, or do not love me at all. I am a great man, and I'm going to show you how great I am. I shall leave as I come, yet I leave with more power. Peace.